Good stuff. So, let's resume this stuff. And yeah, not doing so well in terms of stuff and stuff. My dwarves have generally been too busy to bloody well do anything. And also, I want to build a butchery workshop, which is you. For whatever reason, I will not question it. And let's build it out of limestone, just because. And let's build a tanner's shop. No, let's build 2 butchers. Why not? You can never kill enough animals, right, PETA? Woo! Now let's see. Let's build a no, let's build a tanner's workshop with N. And let's build it out of limestone as well. And then build it there out of limestone. Okay. Wait, let's just make sure that both those are tanners. Okay, good. Now the reason is we want to have, damn it. Do we seriously not have anything? Oh, okay, we brewed a bunch of drinks. Now I'm hoping that somebody will, stop being lazy and bloody well do something, but I don't know. It's dubious. Definitely dubious. So, anyways. I think I may actually run out of food here in a little while. Which will be just very unpleasant, to say the least. And as you can see, a dwarf just passed out on my stockpile. That's always cute. And I really, really fucking need food. So, let's go to our kitchen and add new task and prepare meal. Let's prepare a couple meals and see how that goes. And let's hope we have a chef on the staff that is not busy with anything else at the moment, because this fortress is about to starve. I always do this. I start building entirely too much and completely forget that dwarves need food and stuff. Stupid dwarves needing food and stuff. Bullshit. Ah! Also, be thankful that you're not hearing the music, because this is just really annoyingly bad. Oh, what do you know? My carpenter is also my brewer. That's kind of useful, right? Right. So, let's see. We have enough drinks to last us for a while, so we don't really want to brew too many. We can just cancel most of those. The thing that really concerns me about all this is the fact that I'm about to run out of food. And I still haven't built anything for farming. And those guys are still excavating, and they're not done. And there's my brewer dwarf. That's the brewer dwarf model. He is my brewmaster. And it's actually kind of cool how the dwarves all have their own model. The carpenter has his little, like, saw, you know. The woodcutter has an axe. The miners obviously look like mine shaft workers. They work the shaft all day long. Oh, yeah. I've actually been recording this for quite a while now. Holy shit. I think I may end up actually using VDub to break it up into a couple segments or something. 'Cause this has gone on for a while. I also hope it's not too laggy. Hopefully. I don't know. Have not tested that out yet. And there's my miner dwarf just passed out on top of a bed inside my storage. That's kind of useful. God damn it. This is just annoying because you see they all meet up out here, and then whenever there's a job to do, they go all the way down into here. Anyways, my cook is preparing some meals, so that's brilliant. No, he can't. Ugh. Fortress, you are going to starve because there's no food or anything. Shit. Do I even have a butcher? I know I do somewhere. Where is my guy who kills things? Combat, miscellaneous. Cook and thresher. He is a woodcutter. Let's go up and see if I have a butcher up here. Stonecrafter, carpenter. I don't think I have somebody that kills shit yet. So, you're a thresher. Well, guess what? Using the PL keys, I'm about to assign you to Butchery. Because, fuck it, that's why. I also need somebody to build me those things real quick, because if he doesn't, I'm going to be really, really fucking screwed. Because dwarves don't like it when you don't feed them. An army marches on its stomach, as a great man once said. Well, in this case, the stomach happens to be beer, but I have enough of that, but I was hoping to get slightly more. Oh, wait. I just had 2 separate people complete this crap. Time to, derp, 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 derp. Okay, thank you. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Let's see. Which one of these does, nope. He's just arbitrarily assigned him to Butchery, and he's the only one that does that. Also, Thaddeus, you are downright useless. You're an architect, a stone crafter. Yeah, you know what? You're gonna be my butcher, Thaddeus. Simon, do whatever Simon says. Alright, so there we are. Let's commit changes. And go back to Derp Fortress. Okay, perfect. So now I want to go into Z Animals, and go down to the mule and mark him for slaughter. Ring. His leather will not get used, and it pains me, but what can you do? Nothing really. You can't do anything when your dwarves are bloody well starving and have run out of plants to eat. Except for maybe gather plants. Wow, I'm just on top of my game. Your dwarves really don't like eating plants. They're kind of carnivores, but they'll do it. They'll do it if you tell them to do it. So, there's that. And then once that thing gets slaughtered, I want to cook a bunch of meals. Because presumably that thing should get slaughtered anytime soon. Yeah, he's ready for slaughter, so now I just have to wait for my butcher to not be bloody doing anything. My miner's getting drunk off his ass before he goes to assault rocks with a mine pick, presumably. And yeah, there we are. So, see, he's continuing to get drunk. That's always nice. And let's see. Oh, he is making a meal out of the seeds that somebody else just gathered. That is good stuff. Good stuff. I may avoid starvation yet, though I'll probably end up dying of thirst immediately afterwards. Yeah. Things are looking derped for the fortress of Romance Earthen. Romance Earthen. Oh, Earthen Romance. How sexy. My fortress is named after sex. Awesome-o. And there we go. We have just struck down a mule. So, presumably, there should be meat and stuff that gets spread about. No, you know what? This is just unacceptable. I need to make another stockpile right here for stuff. Okay, and then queue settings. Okay, animals. Sure. Alright, let's enable food here temporarily. Disable stockpiling animals. Really no point right now. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I'm gonna have this do for right now. Actually, might as well. I'm just gonna be too lazy to do this afterwards. So, let's do it now. Okay, perfect. So, they'll do whatever. But more importantly, though, now I should be able to get dwarves to carry the stuff from the horse over. And also, they should be carrying stuff from the caravan over. So, I'll have everything that I need. Brilliant. And, the the Doofus brothers here are still working hard, or hardly working. I really can't tell because they don't go as fast as I would want them to. So, I now have 3 plants and 20-some meat, which is always nice. And, yeah, and let's add a new task and prepare a couple of easy meals. Render fat just gets automatically added after you slaughter an animal. Also, as you can see, my dwarves are just carrying the steaks all around. And let's order up a couple new barrels, actually. Let's order up 2 from each workshop. Okay, perfect. Now my miners, they're still down here doing their thing. I probably won't clear the stone from that level for a little while. Because at this point there's a lot of it, and I don't have any dwarves to do it with. My dwarves are all busy either starving or doing stuff. So that's always nice. Let's try brewing a drink and hope that it works. I think you can brew drinks with some of the stuff that I'm gathering up here. Not positive, though. Also, we're going to make a stockpile here for corpses. And just make it nice and big out here. Okay, so now I can actually get these stinking dead bodies out of my fortress, which will be nice in a way. And my miners are pretty close to finishing up this level, so let's go downstairs and queue up the next level. As any level, you start it with a pair of up-down stairways and a nice passage in between, like so. Let's get this going to over here, and voila. We now have that. Now, the next important part of this is getting the dining hall correct. Alright, so X, skip block, and bam. Let's put my entrance there. 1 gap. And then go over here. And this time we're actually going to skip 2 blocks between our entrance. So there's that. And the hall, I'm going to make it such that it goes from here and goes out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, and then down to about here. Perfect. I think. Yep, perfect. I have my dining hall ready. Now, next thing I'm going to want to do is build some offices. So for that, I'm going to go in this direction and use some more of those fun shapes that I used to build the dormitories. Specifically, these 3x3 squares. So let's get that going. And yeah, I'm sort of going slow here, but that's because I'm playing at home, and I really like the keyboard that I have. Whenever I'm playing at somebody else's house or on a public computer or any of that, or with just a different keyboard, I usually beat on it a lot. But I respect my own equipment. So I don't do that while I'm at home. Anyways, there will be my stockpile. Brilliant. So this giant thing here is going to be my dining hall. This here is going to be my stockpile, and then these will be some offices. So there we are. And that's the reason why I made that table and chair earlier, is so I can make one office and create a manager for tasks. And then the other thing I can do is put another one in the dining hall and make that into something. Now next, I'm actually going to want to build some doors, specifically 4 per workshop. Okay, and when those doors are done, I will be ready to make a dining room. Because dining room designation is actually a flood. So what ends up happening is... Shit. Have I, Yeah, I can't do any more of that. What a bunch of rubbish. So yeah, there we are. Our dwarves are busy hauling crap over from our caravan. to our newly founded stockpiles, one of which will store food, another one does not. And then this level is almost done, but my dwarves went down and started work on this one instead. And if you care to look, this entire level is basically magnetite, which is iron, essentially. So, and there's limestone on the same level. So I have here and I just struck some lignite, which is awesome, because that is also a good fuel for the initial reaction. I think you have to make limestone into coke, or you need limestone. No. Alright, some migrants have arrived, and I always hate migrants because they really derp up my view, and then I don't know where my fortress is. Okay, found it. Perfect. Now there's a lot of migrants here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna alt-tab into this place and read my dwarves, and basically assign them to tasks that they can do. For example, I just got a new milling kind of dude. I also got a stone crafter, a couple glass makers, another mechanic, another set of mechanics actually, another wound dresser, also brilliant fish cleaner, completely worthless, brilliant metal crafter, and that is very useful considering I've just spent the last like 10 minutes talking about how awesome of a steel industry I can set up. Cheese maker, also completely worthless. And I don't use cheese. Fuck cheese. It gives my dwarves farts, okay? Do you know what it's like to rip ass in tunnels? It doesn't go anywhere, okay? It just hovers like a miasma. So let's see. Yeah, we have a couple masons, a stone detailer, carpentry, woodcutting. So we have a pair of carpenters, some woodcutters. Most of these new dwarves are kind of useless though. So limit our pending changes and go back to Derp Fortress. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so let's resume the game. And now we will have a whole lot of new workforce, which is always awesome. Because it just new workforce is good. So, anyways, now I'm essentially waiting on these miners because I'm never lucky. Like, some people get really lucky, and what they do is they get, like, they get a bunch of miners incoming as migrant waves. Nope, never, ever, period. I've never gone beyond my 2 initial miners, so they're hands down the most important people in my whole entire derp fortress. The other problem with these migrants is that I can't feed them and I can't offer them alcohol. Because I'm just stupid like that. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Derp Therapist, where it's right here. And I'm just going to assign some random dude who does absolutely nothing to mining, like this guy. He's going to be a new miner, and let's see who else. You, Thaddeus. You don't do anything valuable at all. So, I don't even need you to be butcher, because this guy got pretty good at butchering and stuff. Cyril, eh? Well, he has a bunch of stuff enabled, just because. So anyways, Thaddeus. You will be a new miner as well. There we go. Commit changes. Perfect. So, now we will resume. And,